Stop being a bitch.
Yeah. I got him this time. Yeah, I was ready for you, bro. I was like, hey, yeah. Woo, buddy. Hey, everybody, what's happening? What's going on, guys? It's the Evening Juice. We're Lemon City Live. Here coming live on an All-Star Baseball Tuesday night, which, bro, right off the bat, bro, this is how much I love all of you guys. You guys there in the internets watching right now live, you two guys here in front of me, and everybody else who's going to listen to this on the podcast later. How much I love it. Today is probably my favorite sports day of the year. I love the baseball All-Star game. This is my jam, bro.
Bunch of guys pitching one inning is not exciting in the least.
Get out of here, bro. God, why do you always do this, bro? Always just such a buzzkill, bro.
It's definitely my favorite All-Star game.
It's hands down the best All-Star game, but not just that. It's my favorite. I love it. What? The basketball All-Star game is better?
Is infinitely better.
Get out of here. All right, we'll debate that later. What's up, name redacted?
Burner account.
Burner account's back, baby. Woo! You know what's up? Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us and hanging out with us tonight. It is the Evening Juice with Lemon City Live. This is like episode 37, I think. Yeah, exactly. Debbie Downer over here, hating life. That's what Achilles is doing. He's already in mid-season form. He's already in the 7th inning. Look at him. Anyway, on today's show, it is an all-star game. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You could be watching the game. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And on top of that, don't worry. We got you covered. As you can see, 2-0. AL on top. Oh, snap. So, wait. It was 1-0 when I just walked in.
Vladdy just went deep when the show started.
Dang. All right. See? So, there you go. Crushing it. Okay. Yeah, I just got a text message from my chat. Damn, Vladdy, why you gotta do him like that? Okay. Anyway, we'll keep you updated with the All-Star game as it's going on. You're not gonna miss much. So you can just have it on the side playing and then enjoy us. And it'll be a good time. So, right. Yeah. We're all excited? Dale. Come on.
This is my excited face.
I know, bro. I know. Come on. Anyway, this is we'll be talking more than just All-Star game. The whole All-Star celebration is my favorite. The Derby yesterday was lit. You got upsets in Team USA basketball. You got Stephen A. Smith making a complete clown of himself all day. And it's just, God, that guy's, this is what happens when you're ESPN and you cornered yourself into this thing where your big cash cow is this guy who's just spitting out everything, but he's also everything that you need. And then he says something and now you're like, it's like, that's what's going on at ESPN right now. They're just panic alarms everywhere. They don't know what's going on. But anyway, that song is going way too long, isn't it? Okay, there we go. We'll also talk a little. There was really good soccer action this weekend, right? You excited, Achilles? But you are. I'm feeling. No, we got plenty of soccer to talk, and then I just want to rant about my love for tennis at the end. If you guys give me a few minutes, and maybe I can get you guys into talking some of it. But anyway, so it's 2-0 All-Star game right now. I haven't gotten anything else. So all right, so good. Ohtani is 0 for 2 at the dish, and he pitched 1 inning, didn't give up a run. Okay. We didn't get the whole crazy I wanted Ohtani to have won the Derby, crushed the home run in the first round, and then struck out the side. I thought that would have been, really nice, but I'll take what we got. I think it's a success for him. You know what I mean? He survived, right? Put on a show yesterday, and he still made it happen.
He got off to a really slow start, but then he picked it up. I mean, 28 home runs. I mean, people are disappointed, but
that start was tough, though. It was no. I feel bad for him more than me being like let down. I was like, no, not everyone's been talking about him, the Stephen A. shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he goes out there and it's just,
dude. Let's start there. Let's start there. Go ahead.
As bad as that start was, I mean, I think it took him like a minute 30 to get his first home run.
Yeah.
He's still 28, man.
No, for real. like
in 3 minutes.
And poor Salvador Perez did the same thing. The guy was raking, but just was just a sick.
That's true.
That's gonna go so under the radar. The fact that Salvador Perez,
dude, he was just like consistent. It was awesome.
It was so nice to just watch him just rake.
It was Alonso, right? It was
Alonso. Like 35.
35.
I mean, he had the second highest total of the first round was Salvador, and he doesn't get to advance. That's horrible. I get this system. I like it. This is gonna happen, but man, he was just I remember after Pete Alonso put on a show. The guy's built for the Derby. Interesting stat that I found out about Pete Alonso. He's in his third major league season, right, with the Mets. He gets paid something like 600 something thousand. That's his contract. And he's made about 2.7 million as a Met in his 3 years. And he's won 2 million winning the Derby. Straight up. Like, this guy is just legit built for it, my burner account. What are you going to do against, Alonso? There's really nothing. The guy is built. Like, he didn't even look like he was sweating.
No, dude.
just raking. A kid tore his ACL out there. He's going up against the fucking cancer survivor, and he's just like, yeah, let's go, baby. Like, bro, he didn't give a fuck. And I was there. I'll tell you, man. He had he didn't give a damn, bro. He was just like, yo, I'm doing this. Let's go. But what a show. The guy is just, he's built for it, bro. It's going to be hard to really, I don't know, man. I know Dennis was hoping he got some like fantasy points for all those home runs, but because that was the big miss of the season in fantasy so far. But I thought Pete Alonso, after he came out and raked, what was it, like, I think 30 something in his turn, I was like, bro, sucks to be Salvador Perez, but boy, was I wrong, bro. He just went in there and just raking, bro. Rake. I loved it. Who else surprised you? Who else did you enjoy watching in the Derby that maybe you didn't know much about, or you just kind of weren't expecting much?
The Mancini guy.
Right?
Regardless of the story, I like the way he went about it. Like, he was there for volume. I don't think anyone took as many swings as him. He was just... Like, before the ball was even out, he was already hitting too. I loved it. Like, he was just out there, just.
I like it. The guy who he went up against in the first round, the A's guy, Olsen?
Yeah, Matt Olsen. Don't
know anything about the guy. I'll be honest with you. Even though I'm playing fantasy baseball, that guy's not on my team, so I don't know. I don't really follow Oakland baseball that much. I should. But homeboy had this like sweet little golf swing, and
it was like an actual golf swing. It was so weird to watch,
but it was so nice. Like, I really enjoyed like watching a bad lefty just whoop whoop whoop, and then to go down by one and lose by one. Because
he was too busy looking at his fucking home runs instead of doing what Mancini did and just like
Now, let me ask you, Dennis, I know you got the game going on, right? In front of you there? Yeah. I feel like you got it. All right, you keep us updated. I'm not watching the game at all right now, so I'm going off of your facial reactions here if something good happens. I'll tell you this. When and you mentioned the volume with Mancini, I got one little pet peeve. One little thing. I'm just being a stickler about yesterday's Derby. But I kind of miss Chris Berman selling every home run with the back, gone.
You're the only person on the planet.
Really?
I can't stand, like, Chris Berman. Every new sports fan likes Chris Berman for like 3 years, and then it gets old and really annoying.
I get. Trust me. I know, but if there's one, like, I hate it. Like, when he does all the games,
he would have done it over 100 times, dude. Yeah. That's not fun.
I don't know. I felt like okay. Okay, well, Dennis, did you miss a little Chris Berman yesterday, or was Carl Ravitch enough for you?
I might say something a little controversial, especially after the whole Stephen A. Smith thing.
Give it to me.
Dog, Eduardo Perez was getting on my nerves. He was really getting on my nerves.
I know what you mean.
The man obviously speaks Spanish. But the man speaks Spanish.
Yeah,
but he speaks it like I do, right? Like with an accent. He doesn't just say these things randomly in Spanish. And this man was going out of his way to drop a Spanish saying with every home run, and you could hear the accent. You could hear the American accent when he was saying. I was like, "Oh, this is so forced right now."
You know what it reminded me of? And you mentioned that. I thought the same thing last night. I was like, "Yo, this kind of feels like those Democratic presidential debates when all the candidates were up there trying to force the Spanish now. You know, everybody was throwing that one line, "Yo quiero ser tu presidente esta elección," and it's like Eduardo Perez. I felt that a little bit. I'm like, yeah, just stick to English, bro. It's all good, baby. You know. But yeah, I get you. But no, I kind of. Oh, there he is. What's up, baby? Let's get him on. Hey, our boy. You good, bro? You need some time, man? I know you got stuck in that protest traffic. You all right, bro?
Bro, Miami went full Miami today. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. Well, we're in the heat of our derby conversation here, man. So just
Kentucky or home run?
You choose which one. All right. We'll go.
This is a noted horse racing show. So definitely Kentucky.
Gus, did you miss Chris Berman at the Derby last night? Could you have gone for a one little back?
Yeah.
Gone? No,
I didn't miss it. No.
All right, fine. Okay, maybe. All right, I'm alone on this. That's fine. If I guess
I watched it on mute even.
Oh, all right. Well, that's not saying much about Eduardo Perez and Carl Ravage then, bro. If you couldn't handle them, but all right.
Not the entire time, but
yeah. See, my gripe. I love what they've done with the timer and the clock. They've made the home run derby the best all-star game thing. It's better than the dunk competition. It's better than the 3-point shootout, than any skills conference. And for a few years there, it was kind of like teetering, and they figured it out. And that clock has been money. Yeah. You know,
remember it used to be 10 outs.
Yeah, bro. And the guys would just sit there and take pitches over and over. Yeah. Anyway, they figured it out. Props to MLB. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw it in a tweet. I haven't looked it up. Dennis, did you hear about all the balls that they were hitting yesterday in the Derby were all signed by the hitter?
I heard about that. I saw a picture. I don't know if it's true or not, but
I don't know if it's true or not. I feel like I would have heard more about it, but I did see it in the tweet, and I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. So if you caught a Shohei bomb yesterday, it was autographed by him. Like, that is freaking cool, man. Okay? MLB figuring some stuff out. They figured out how to make the Derby cool, and then with that, but maybe I'm just being I'm being a stickler. I know it. I'm being a stickler here, but I kind of wanted, I felt like I didn't get to enjoy the home runs as much because there was honestly too many and it was going too fast. What
are you talking about, dude?
Well, hear me out. Ohtani hit something like the 5 longest home runs were hit by Ohtani. Yeah. But yet, during the broadcast, you didn't get to bask
in the individual home runs, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Okay. And that's like when he hit that, like back in the day, like when Berman or one of these other guys, a moonshot, they would sell it a little bit, get a little WWE into it, and you'd really feel it, like, oh my God, he hit it up in the third deck. I felt like things were moving way too fast yesterday, that was kind of missing from the Derby.
Because of the clock. I mean, that's a trade-off of the clock.
Yeah.
So they have to get it going.
I'll take it. I thought it works, but man, dude, I could have really gone for just to enjoy some of those bounds, because that split screen, I didn't even see where the home runs were landing because I'm watching the guy hitting and he's still swinging and the other ball's still up in the air. Like that, I like that they did that, but it's a lot to process. I don't know. Gus, was there anybody that in the Derby yesterday that you enjoyed watching that maybe you didn't expect to enjoy? I mean, we talked about Salvador Perez, dropping the 28 bombs there and what they did, but was there anybody there that you were like, hey, that guy's kind of cool. I might roll with that dude.
I mean, I was going for Salvador Perez just because he's on my fantasy squad. So, all right. So I enjoyed that.
Nice. All right. And what about Achilles? Anybody for you that stood out that you kind of wanted to maybe you could have gotten a little more?
Like I said, Mancini. That was just, like I said, it was a great story, but I just liked watching him actually go up there and do it because he was just full speed ahead, dude. It was awesome to watch because everyone else, would take their time and watch, and he was like, "No, bro, get me those." Oh. Also, the guy throwing the pitches to Ohtani,
bro. Horrible.
He's throwing knuckleballs and cutters and balls in the dirt. Like, what was that guy doing, bro?
I don't know, but I think he might have brushed him back on one pitch too, man. He might have told Ohtani he was crowding the plate.
Crazy, dude.
Didn't like that. Man, let me see. I think I have it here. Yes, this was. Oh shit, I can't show it to you. But somebody posted the. This was the Heat. Look, there it is. Maybe you guys can see it. Okay, that's the strike zone for Pete Alonso's pitcher. Those are all the pitches that he hit.
Yeah.
It's insane. The guy was just throwing meatballs. That's why.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And then
exactly.
The guy from the Angels was throwing like real pitches.
Bro, I'm telling you, he threw some curves, some breaking pitches in there. Like, I'm like, bro, you kidding me? Just give it to him, bro. So yeah, that guy.
Bro, who was pitching to Ohtani? Was it Stephen A. Smith?
Hell yeah, dude! I'm telling you, man. It was Stephen A. Might as well have been. Alonso's on my fantasy team. I'm happy. I mean, if you're a Pete Alonso owner, like my burner account here named Redacted and Dennis, then you got high hopes that maybe he gets out of this first half slump and he's picks it up and carries over into the second half.
That was fun. Like when they were introducing everyone, it was like so and so with 12 home runs on the season. And then it was like Shohei Ohtani, 32. Like he's just so much better than everyone else.
Bro.
Insane, dude.
Let's talk about Ohtani here, bro. The dude comes up. He's got his translator playing catcher yesterday during the Derby.
Oh,
Did you notice that? He was catching the balls there. I thought that was cool. Like he's got a good gig. Anyway, so you got Ohtani going up there. He accepts the invite. He's like, all right, I'll do the Derby. I'm just raking. I'm Babe Ruthian out here. Meanwhile, the Houston Astros, no representation in the All-Star game. All of them,
cowards, bro.
They got selected, but they're like, oh, no, I can't make it. I'm injured. I got to do this. I don't want to get booed. Yeah. They just
not even. Altuve said he just wanted the time off. Correa said he was gonna go be with his fiance or his wife in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here, bro. Bunch of they're getting off, man. I can't believe that they're getting away with all this shit too. Because
they didn't get punished. That was it. That was the end of it.
They didn't get punished. They didn't have any of the stuff that comes with all the crap that they've done.
What they're doing is they're meeting up in their secret volcano lair, and they're gonna plan how to cheat again. And to come up with a new plan.
Oh man, dude, I like that. That's essentially what they're gonna have to figure out. I did like the back and forth between them and the Yankees the other day, where Judge hit the home run and was like tugging on his own jersey.
Yeah, he closed his shirt. That was funny.
Yeah, and then Altuve had his jersey ripped off. So that was a good clapback. That was a good clapback, but still, everybody knows you're the douche. You know what I mean? So, all right. So let's go back to Ohtani here, man. I'm really just blown away by the fact that yesterday all the talk was, the Stephen A. comments, and if you're unaware or not up to date with the comments, it was somewhere along the lines that it's harmful. I think what he said was the word harmful to baseball to have him be the face of baseball because he doesn't speak the language, and then to top it off, like this clown, fucking idiot, bro. Sorry, this clown, bro. He just goes on and puts out a statement afterwards, a video where he doubles down on what he said and tried to explain it, and then afterwards, later on in the day, he issues one of those stupid written apologies that you do on your notepad, on your Apple notepad, which I hate, bro. Like. Get some proper letterhead here, bro. Take some ownership and put it out like a decent human being, not on your damn phone. Anyway, he goes out and he starts saying, oh, yeah, it was my mistake and blah, blah. Like, this guy's an idiot, bro. Like,
I love that everyone at ESPN has been an open revolt against him. Because I don't know if you noticed, but when right before the Derby started, the sideline reporter did a quick interview with him and did her first question in Japanese. I guarantee you that was not planned before, and she snuck that in there just to jam it in his face. And then Jeff Passan went on his show and called him a fucking idiot to his face. And I feel like there's been other people at ESPN that have been like, this is not the best, bro.
There was another talent. I forgot her name. She said something about him on Twitter as well.
Well, and then not only did he disrespect Ohtani and Japanese people and be super, racist there, then he goes and starts talking about Nigerian basketball and can't pronounce the names. And and is super, like I said, everyone's going to mess that up. One, you're a professional, just find out how to say it. And two, we all mess up names but just own that you messed it up. Not, however you say it, this is annoying. I don't even want to waste my time. Like,
that's a page out of my playbook, but I'm a Bush League guy here, bro. You know what I mean?
But
like,
you'll try to learn how to say it, and you just don't have the mental capacity to say it. Like, you struggle with Ogba, but you try to say, you don't go, whatever that idiot's name is. You know what I mean? So you're not disrespectful about it.
Exactly. I appreciate that. Thank you for noticing.
It's just so weird, man.
Like, dude, Stephen A. Smith, man, just you don't have the mental capacity. Thanks. Stephen A. Smith is just, bro, like, he's gone so far. Yesterday, he officially entered Michael Wilbon territory with me, bro. Where I just like, you're just nothing to me, bro. You're just this. You're just a mouth that yaps, and I don't pay attention to anything.
That's
you have
all
no
ESPN
substance. It is. It really is, man.
That's all ESPN has become for the last 2 years. That's all it is.
It's really, they've really put all their money on this dude to provide everything for them. You know,
he's the highest paid guy there.
He's on
every show, basically.
Yeah, he's the highest paid guy in like sports media. I think he's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just him; it's the whole network. In the mornings, in the mornings, in the afternoons, at night, everything. Yeah. There's a LeBron Michael debate it feels like every day.
Oh yeah, what's Aaron Rodgers doing today? God, they've been talking about that for months, bro.
It's too much.
It is
too much. And when you go this crazy, when you go that far, you're bound to say something stupid like you said.
You're reaching for stuff, man. You know, at some point you start feeling the pressure. Like, bro, I cannot talk about this for the 18th straight day. Like, I have to talk about something else. And you start reaching for it, and you don't even realize it because you've been so deprogrammed. But yeah, no, the whole network has been down. I mean, sports media, sports entertainment, ESPN, they've really, it's a tough time, man. You know, with Le Batard leaving and with some of the other programming just not being up to snuff. I've been venturing into other channels and other networks, and I've been finding some good stuff here. I love the local stuff. I've been doing a lot more of the YouTubing, like us right here, you know, showing support for the local. But yeah, he just, man, it's just, that dude just garbage. But anyway, Shohei goes out there, man, doesn't let it phase him, goes out, crushes dingers, you know, and has a good time. Again, that derby started off like a singles derby, you know, base hit derby. He was just out there, just that same swing, and I'm like, dude, you got a little more power. But once he did figure it out, man, he was hitting some bombs, bro, all of them, and it was such an enjoyable derby all around. And with Ohtani's performance, I mean, yeah, he didn't win the round. Soto was a beast, you know, but he got to a 3-swing off, and the guy who advanced hit 3 home runs. Yeah, like, come on, man.
But just the fact that they made it that exciting, where it went to like a third round in the first round or whatever round that was crazy.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what, though, when he was in that first tiebreaker where he had like 20 seconds to go and he just needed one. Yes. And I'm like, come on, bro, screaming at the TV, dude. I was so into it. Oh, it was so nice. But anyway, you know, it was enjoyable. I had a really good time. I got no complaints about it. And now to top it off, I was talking about it for weeks. I said, hey, if there's no, you know, baseball, do the right thing here. Put Ohtani to start the game, you know, as the pitcher and bat leadoff, and we got that, you know what I mean? So he, like I said, he's 0 for 2. Is he still in the game, Dennis, or
he only pitched 1 inning.
So he's batted twice already.
He's batted twice. He's the DH, so we won't know until it's his turn again.
All right.
He didn't bat leadoff though.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 2. He's got like 2 grounders, 2 groundouts, but
he almost got a hit in the first inning.
Yeah, it was a rake right there, nice little frozen rope there. But anyway, All-Star Game has been treating us very well. I'm excited again. This is how much I love you guys, that I'm here doing all this stuff instead of watching my favorite day of the sports calendar. But
are you recording it?
No, well, I got the DVR. I can just rewind if there's anything good there. But I'll tell you, was it you shared, Dennis? Was that an All-Star moment? That bomb that Barry Bonds hit, or was that Bartolo Colon?
Yeah.
Gus, you're you're a fringe baseball fan. You have your things, but do you have any favorite All-Star memory? Is there anything that sticks out in your mind, or not so much? Look at that face. That guy. Hold on. Where is it? Let's go. Give us the face. Do you like baseball? All-Star Game memory. Do you have any? All right.
Looks he's sad about it. He wishes he had all-star memories.
I don't have much memories though, so you know.
All right.
It's neither here nor there.
So, Achilles, anything that sticks out for you that you recall? Any fond memories of? No?
I don't think I've ever watched a baseball All-Star game because it's a silly game to me.
Right,
for me.
All right, let's get rid of him. And Dennis, what do you got? Any fond memories? 94.
Moises Alou with the double into the gap that Tony Gwynn scored the walk-off from first.
All
That's probably like my favorite.
When was the first season that the game actually had repercussions, like towards the World Series?
2005, no?
03,
03, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I remember watching that game. Wasn't it close at the end?
Sucks.
Yeah, Hank Blaylock hit a home run that gave the American.
Walk-off?
Hank Blaylock has like a size 8 head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Listen, honestly, the game can't have stakes. But then you don't play it like a regular game, and also every team gets an all-star, which is garbage.
Yeah, it's trash.
I'm sorry, it's
not home field.
Garbage. That's what I'm saying. It's not a good game.
They got rid of that, right?
Yeah. Now it's strictly exhibition now, which is fine. My memory of All-Star game was actually 93 All-Star, bro. Gary Sheffield, first Marlin ever at bat, bro. Cranks, was it a 2-run or a 3-run shot? I know Bonds was on base. Yeah, they were showing it today?
Last night.
Sheffield goes up there in Baltimore and just crakes, bro, for the Marlins, bro. First ever Marlin at bat in an All-Star game was starting third baseman Gary Sheffield. Anyway, Achilles, you say that that baseball All-Star game is you have NBA better? What, football, Pro Bowl better?
No, that doesn't even count. Like, they don't even play the game anymore because it was but the reason it was stupid is because they weren't playing football.
Yeah.
To me, that's the baseball All-Star game. You're not playing baseball. You're just out there, in an exhibition game, which is fine. But like, what if one guy goes out there and throws a no-hitter in an All-Star game? That'd be cool. But no, it's only one inning. Who cares, bro? That's why.
Well, it's because you want to see different matchups and you want to see different pitchers come into the game. It's really cool to have, like, sometimes they put in a closer in like the second or third inning, you know what I mean? And you're like, whoa, what the hell? Or, it's insane. It's nuts, man. Why are you hating, bro?
He's a Tampa Bay Rays closer, so he has to play at the beginning of the game.
Bro, That's why. Just like that, bro. What about, what about basketball? So you're saying basketball's the best All-Star game?
The actual game is, yes.
It's essentially a baseball All-Star game for 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, but it's the game of basketball, and they're having fun. In baseball,
the baseball guys are having fun.
It's not the same.
Oh my God! Of course they're having fun. They're having a great time.
Baseball is boring already, bro. It's not like they're having more fun and doing things you've never seen before. Like, what are you talking about?
Why are you? Oh my God, bro.
Right. I'll defend Achilles a little bit here. It's that the basketball All-Star game becomes like an and one mixtape. Baseball doesn't really do that. It's just they're out there just kind of going through the motions.
No, they're not going through the motions. They're having fun, dude.
I mean, you can have fun while going through the motions because it's not like
Dennis. Come on,
there's nothing on the line, so they're just out there having fun.
These guys are just too much.
I like the baseball All-Star game because it's the closest, aside from the pitching. Aside from obviously pitch only goes an inning. Aside from that, it's the closest to an actual real game. You can't fake. You can't, as a pitcher, you can't fake throwing a fastball. You can't be out there just as a hitter, you're going all out. Playing defense, you're going all out. Basketball, you don't do that. It's the only game where you really legit play it like an actual game.
Bro,
and the actual game isn't very interesting.
Look, Pedro Martinez. Dennis, when was it? 93 that Pedro 99 that Pedro Martinez struck out like 5 of the first 6 guys. He pitched 2 innings. Yeah. Sometimes they let you pitch 2 innings, but he struck out 5 of he struck out McGuire, Sammy Sosa, like the big bombers, bro. Like,
and it would be cool if he can just stay out there and keep dominating people.
Exciting, bro.
In the middle of his, he's mowing down the best hitters in the game, and then you yank him so that the clown from Pittsburgh or whoever got their honorary All-Star call up. Like, bro, get out of
Torrey Hunter grabbing, or Barry Bonds grabbing Torrey Hunter after he robbed him from a home run. Like, come on, bro. They're having John Kruk flipping his helmet, Larry Walker flipping his helmet. with against Randy Johnson. Like, there's everything, bro. It's competitive. These guys want to win, but they have fun at the same time. I think baseball's the perfect mix. I think so. This guy, you see, my burner account doesn't agree with me, but he says basketball's a lot better. I don't think it's a lot better.
And especially now that they've been doing the win by 2 rule, where it comes down to it, and they actually, like you said, for 3.5 quarters, they're just out there having a good time, throwing down dunks. But then you go,
no defense.
And then it comes down to it.
How can it be good if they don't play half the game? Literally, they don't play any defense the whole game.
You just said that about baseball. Oh, the pitchers, that's not there. That's half the game.
You can't fake it. The pitcher's not going to go in there and throw meatballs the whole time. But these guys are in there going, just let me get out of the way.
But it's about having fun because it's a game that doesn't count for anything. And they're just having a good time putting on a show. You can't put on a show. Baseball is hard. You can't, like you said, the pitchers aren't going to go in there and lay meatballs. Playing baseball is difficult.
Yeah, that's why it's more enjoyable. I find
that's the thing. It's just another game. It's not like they don't play like a real.
Together.
It's not. It doesn't do it for me. Like I said, that's
everybody.
And let me tell you, if there were stakes in the NBA All-Star game, it'd be the greatest sporting event on the planet. If you had those teams and they actually had something to play for,
bro, these guys can't even beat Nigeria or Australia, bro. I'm not even gonna give them anything, bro. What were you saying, Dennis?
All those best Nigerians and Australians are in the NBA All-Star game, so they don't have to.
No, none of them.
No, Ben Simmons wasn't an All-Star.
Ben Simmons is on what?
Australia.
Yeah, but
was he playing? He's not playing on the Australian team.
Not this year, but he was supposed to.
Ben Simmons is the worst.
He's working on his game.
He is. He's the only one I can think of from either country. But whatever.
We got 3 Miami Heat guys that are on the Nigeria team, bro. Come on.
But they're not all-stars.
I know, but Ben Simmons, I mean, like, we trashed that guy all of a sudden now just to prove a point. Yeah, he's an all-star.
He is an all-star.
Dennis, you were saying something about Trevor Rogers?
Trevor Rogers just came into the game and gave up a double on his first pitch.
All right, there we go. Marlins! Woo!
It's been that kind of year, man. It's been that kind
of year. There you go. Oh, look at this. I got my sweet Marlins jersey today. Look at that. This is that Players Weekend one or whatever, the all white on white on white.
As long as it's not that piece of shit All-Star thing that they have
running. It's called the Santero edition.
This is the Miami Santero version right here, bro. Papa Shango. Okay, let's talk about the uniforms. Dennis and I had an interesting back and forth text as the player introductions are going on, and you finally saw the players wearing the full uniform. Dennis is, I had to talk him off the cliff. Off the edge, he was ready to just call the ambulance.
That's a gas station T-shirt. Those fucking All-Star jerseys, bro.
Okay,
they're horrible.
Almost didn't make it to the show, man.
They're bad. They're bad. It's not a good look for baseball. It's not a good look for sports. I get that, but let's take it for what it is on the surface. First of all, Dennis thankfully explained to me because I was like, why are they using these colors and not like purple and Colorado Rockies colors? Apparently, these were the templates and the designs and everything were made for the Atlanta All-Star game. I didn't put those 2 things together. Dennis is a much smarter person than me.
Yeah, just because if you put the jerseys in Atlanta instead of Colorado, it doesn't make them any better.
No, I know, but I was just wondering why it was not that was better, but I was like, why are they this bad? You know what I mean? But I guess that gives them a little bit of a point. But anyway, going back to it though. Okay, I'm looking at the USA jerseys. The National League, League jerseys. They're wearing the whites, right? They look like really bad Team USA Olympic jerseys, like just red, white, and blue. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
The 3 letters, but then the logo on top of the letters, and you can't read the letter. It's horrendous design.
The 2 buttons.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm not bothered by the 2 buttons. The design, the aesthetic of and if you look at the Angels. The Angels say L-A-A, I think it is, or L-A-S, but the A of the Angels is on top of the A, and it looks really weird, bro. Like, it's just so bad.
It's terrible.
But I'll say this, though. They
look like bad warm-ups. They look like bad warm-ups.
Yeah, no, they look really, really trash. The white on white looks really bad, but I thought the blue on blue, the American League, looks a little better. I thought it looks a little better. I'm not that, anti that one, but I still, I don't like the.
It looks like a weird. It kind of looks like a soccer jersey in a weird way.
I guess maybe I don't know.
Soccer jerseys are cool, and those are fucking garbage.
Bad soccer jerseys. Yeah.
See, I like I don't like the lettering that they have here on the front, but there are some aspects that I like. I kind of like the stars underneath the name or the number in the back that says how many All-Star games they have. Like, but it just looks really weird.
That's stealing from soccer again.
I think it's Max Scherzer. It's cool if you have 1 or 2 stars, but if you're a perennial all-star, it looks ridiculous.
You think it looks bad, like guys that have too many?
Yeah. So, Dennis, you don't like the college teams that do stickers on the helmet? That's too much.
No, the helmet's cool, but there's a bunch of stars.
No, I know you know.
Number, no, the bottom.
Yeah. I thought the whole thing is weird, but I gotta admit, I like the blue on blue look with the red belt for the American League. If you get rid of the team thing here in the front, where with the ugly 3 letters in the logo, if you got rid of that and maybe you just wrote American on it, I think it kind of looks like old retro throwback uniform. I'm all right, I'm a little okay with it. But
if you get rid of the main design and change it, okay, that's a different jersey. That's not fixing this.
Now here, I think it looks horrible. Like for me to get that and wear that, I look like I bought something at Walmart. You know what I mean? It just looks cheap.
That's gas
it
station
looks super
trash.
Bro. Yeah, a gas station jersey. But if you get
hated it.
if you can get a picture of the players wearing it, I think the American League one looks a little better. Let's check it out here. Wait a minute. We got some comments over here. Milwaukee should have hosted. Now I don't know if they were in the running for it, because when it was moved from Atlanta, they were also going to do a tribute to Hank Aaron, who was from Atlanta or played there a good chunk of it. But if like he says, if they were doing it for Hank Aaron, yeah, makes sense. They should have spent his whole career in Milwaukee. That would have been a good thing. Like there's no connection with Hank Aaron and Colorado, but
the home run derby is the star of the weekend, so you go wherever that's going to be best, and it's not going to be best in that weird indoor stadium that has a slide in it. Like it's not the same.
Nah.
What happened was Colorado, I think, wanted next year's game before the whole pandemic. Colorado wanted next year's game, but because the Dodgers are getting next year, and the whole thing with Atlanta, they said, well, Colorado, we're instead of next year, we're gonna go this year.
Yeah. So let's see. Hopefully next year, I want to go to LA and catch it at Dodger Stadium. That's a cool place to watch a derby. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Hef says that these unis are caca. Totally agree. Totally agree. Anyway, all right. So speaking of these Team USA jerseys and how bad they look, Dennis, what's the update on the score? Is it still
4-0?
4-0. Okay, we got a 4-0.
AL's
runs
off Trevor Rogers.
What a surprise! I feel like the American League wins every fucking season.
Well, that's the thing. It's very, very streaky. The National League won like 10 in a row. The American League won I don't know how many in a row. And I think right now, I don't know. I don't even know what the streak is right now.
The NL hasn't won a game, I think, since 2011. I want to
something like that. So, yeah, it's very streaky. But so Trevor Rogers, Marlins representation, gave up 2 runs.
Yeah,
nice.
He's still going,
and he's still out there. Let him sling it, bro. Let him get out of the jam. Who cares? Anyway, speaking of these Team USA jerseys and everything like that, let's talk about the real Team USA here. Team USA basketball, 30-point favorite against the Miami Heat B team in Nigeria, and they end up losing convincingly. And now you got them losing them again to Australia, like we talked about, without Ben Simmons. Instead, they had some guy named Inglis. They had what's this dude's name? Dante Exum and Patty Mills. Good old Patty Mills out there. Crossing over everybody and just making a fool out of these Team USA guys. So Team USA loses a couple games and then they rebound today and beat Argentina. Is there a reason or any cause to panic or not panic if you're Team USA? Are we gonna figure this out, or is this another one of those like, oh my god, we're gonna end up fighting for the 3rd place bronze medal at the Olympics?
I don't think there's any reason to panic unless these guys are gonna do one of those Olympic seasons where they're just like gonna mail it in. You know what I mean?
Ron Stanley talking shit. These uniforms are almost as bad as Achilles Sports Updates. Almost.
You're underselling how bad I am at sports updates.
What's up, Sean? Thank you so much for hanging out and watching, man. Gus, go ahead. Deli was there too. Yeah, he didn't make a single point though.
Yeah, if Team USA is gonna mail it in like they did, a few years back, then yeah, they got something to worry about. But I don't see any reason why they would. Maybe they're just mailing it in right now, and they just decided to turn it on today. You know what I mean?
All right. I mean, dude, you lose to Dellavedova or whatever his name is, man. Like,
it happens, bro. Sometimes LeBron and Carmelo Anthony and all those guys lose to Carlos Arroyo.
Yes,
I saw a tweet that said Patty Mills is the Carlos Arroyo of Australia.
He is. He kind of is. Yeah,
that's the money one right there, dude.
What kind of music does Australia make?
Oh, dude.
Patty Mills will be
the Bee Gees are from Australia.
Patty Mills is gonna be doing. He's gonna start a Bee Gees cover band after his NBA career.
Man, I don't got Bee Gees, but I got. I don't know if that's Australian. Is it? No.
I bet you there's some Bad Bunny fans in Australia, but then it's not Australian music.
Oh, for sure. What's his name? Ricardo from Formula One?
Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, he's totally about this. He's out there going.
Him and Patty Mills are bros for sure.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's a big cause for concern, dude. I don't care how you can turn it on or turn it off, but the fact that you have Kevin Durant, Dame Lillard, I know you got who was the starting center yesterday?
Bam, dude.
No. He didn't start yesterday. I think again, you have Bam, but I was thinking Draymond was the one who was starting. But the fact that you have Bam there and you got Durant, man. You got Dame Lillard. You got those two guys and 3 scrubs should win a gold medal. You know what I'm saying? Like and you don't have 3 scrubs. You got some ballers out there. You got Bam. You got some other guys. I really don't know who else is. James Harden on the team? No, right?
No. Bradley Beal's out there.
Beal.
James Harden is in France getting arrested with Lil Baby.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I was like, he's out there traveling.
They didn't get arrested, all right?
Got talked to. Stern warning,
I love those pictures. Somebody said he looked like he was picking his kid up from school.
No. I saw the one that said James Harden looks like Lil. What's the other guy's name?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby says he looks like Lil Baby's imaginary friend.
Oh, yeah.
Like what his imaginary friend would look like, because he's wearing that weird My Hero 6 shirt or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude, it's just bad look for them. But anyway, I to me, you got those guys. I don't know who else is on Team USA, but just the fact that you have Durant, like I said, Durant, Lillard, and Bam should win any gold medal. I don't care who's on the other team, bro. Those 3 guys right there, and the fact that you obviously have guys like Bradley Beal, and you have, I don't know who else on the team, Draymond Green. Who else is on USA? Do we have
Zach Levine, Kevin Love is on the team?
Who?
Jeremy Grant.
Who's that?
Just a guy.
Okay.
He was really good for the Nuggets last year in the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Who's the guy you said after Zach Levine though? Was somebody else that I didn't recognize?
Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant.
Drew Holiday's there.
Oh, come on, man. They got people.
Kevin
they
Love,
got
Chris Middleton.
Bro.
Devin Booker is supposed to be on the team. I don't know if he's still gonna.
Devin Booker's supposed to be on that team.
The finals. But.
Yeah, man. So anyway, and
I think
they got a good squad, and they got that Miami Heat team. And
any Team USA basketball team is a great team talent wise, right? But we're past the point. I think the last 20 years have proved it. We're past the point of just being able to throw anybody out there. Basically, this is what this team is. They literally just recruited some people, threw them out there, and we're past that. We're past of just saying, all right, go out there and get gold. They do need some time to acclimate to one another, and also like they need some time to adjust to the officiating. I mean, some of these boys are out there like. That's
the wackest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're like, I'm not getting the calls I usually get, so I'm gonna lose to Nigeria. Like, bro, get out of here.
Yo, they said that. Doing all these crazy things trying to get a foul, and the officials were happy.
Wow, that was going on way too long. Sorry.
You don't know how to, stop the song?
No, it just once it goes, it goes.
This is why I never wanted to give you control of the songs.
You know what? I got it working. Let me ease it in there. I've been very good. I haven't, been hitting like the buttons that I like. Let's see here. The Real Muto home run. Okay.
Yeah, 4-1.
So 4-1 National League coming back. Hey, that's my fantasy catcher. Should have picked Salvador Perez though. Anyway. look, man, I see what you're saying about that they need time and adjustment, but I don't buy it, dude.
I mean, it worries me anytime USA basketball with NBA players loses. Obviously, it worries me, but it wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time.
I think the stat was they were 52-2 in exhibition games going into this cycle, and they doubled the losses. That's not good. Regardless of whatever bullshit excuse you have, like you said, maybe in real games you can't just walk out there and beat some people, but in an exhibition game, when your overall record, you've only had 2 losses in the history of playing exhibition games as USA basketball, and then you lose 2.
Achilles.
No, it looks awful.
Wait. Achilles. Hold on, Achilles. There you go, bro. Got that right. I'm telling you, he's right.
It looks awful, but
you know what? Like, I guarantee that they didn't know that. The players didn't know that. And somebody just brought it to their attention and says, "You motherfuckers are gonna be." Let me finish my point, motherfucker. God damn.
No way that they did not know that, dude.
They didn't know. They don't know shit like that. Bro. How many times does a player get told after a game, "Oh, you're the first guy to ever do this. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing." Like, get out of here, dude. They don't know.
If you don't know the record,
they don't know every fucking stat in the world. They're not.
But
they're not sports nerds. They're in the gym, so they can fucking impress sports nerds.
You didn't know that until someone brought it up yesterday.
Come
on, don't say it's common,
bro.
Give yourself the loser game show noise.
Look,
seriously,
no,
unbelievable.
Listen,
it's common knowledge. It's not
get the fuck out
knowledge, but we can't just dismiss it like these guys don't know that they play for the greatest basketball powerhouse in the history of the world. You know what I mean?
That has nothing to do with the stats. I was just bringing that up.
But they gotta know that
the 2016 team almost lost at the Olympics. I mean, there was a game that they won, I think, by a basket. You know, so 08 that team was ridiculous. Took the gold, 2012, but let's be honest, they played a couple of tight games at those games as well, with teams that were together, all synced up, playing for a while. They almost lost in 08 and 2016. So it's not. We're past the point of just being invincible in basketball. Yes, the USA should win, but I'm
sure these USA basketball players still have the mentality that they can go out there and just play it like it's an all-star game, and they can't do that. They have to actually play for real, because the rest of the world is putting NBA talent in the NBA now. Look at Slovenia, bro. That team is really good.
Really good?
Yes, the team is really fucking good.
Very good. Yeah, no, okay. I thought you were going to give me a little more. That's why I was like, all right.
Wait, you want me to break out some Slovenia stats? Get the fuck out of here.
You would give me like a little
what is Slovenia's record in exhibition games?
Yeah. Common knowledge, right?
Common knowledge stuff here, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what? Enough disappointing USA basketball. And and what's happening here. The Olympics are coming up. I'm excited about the Olympics, Summer Olympics. It's going to be weird without the fans. And then there's always the whole time gap. Like, when are these games, like the live stuff is going to be happening, like in the middle of the night for us, huh? With the time zones.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be like pretty early in the morning or very, very late at night. That's going to be kind of weird. But, hey, it's always fun. I like the Olympics. I'm looking forward to it. But sticking with international, man, this weekend, you had Copa America final. You had the Euro Cup final. You had, obviously, what was the other big thing that happened this weekend? Oh, the NBA finals. And you had a big tennis final with Wimbledon. Which, and I'll talk about that a little more. But I thought there was a lot happening this weekend, man. Like, you could just kick back and there was something to watch each day. There was some big storyline to go after. I mean, did you enjoy one of the two finals? They both ended, 1-0? The Italy-England, the Euro final, and the Copa America final. Both.
No, Italy-England.
I'm sorry. It went into penalties, but it was 1-1 is what I was trying to say. It was only one goal scored. So, I mean, did anybody enjoy the Argentina-Brazil game more? No, right? That was kind of
very bad. If it weren't for the stakes that were on the line for Messi, that game was a bloodbath. It was South American soccer turn to 11, just absolute carnage. There was not much soccer played in that game.
Okay.
But that's the only one that I cared about.
As the non-soccer guy, was that Messi's first cup? Because everybody keeps making a big deal.
First international,
First international cup.
First international title.
First international title.
No one wants to count the Olympics, so...
Yeah, nobody counts the Olympics.
It's a U23. No, we're talking about big boy trophies.
Big boy trophies. Now, he was 0-4 going into this final in international finals before. He was the 07 Copa America, right? Was it 07? He was very young.
He was
very young in the 07 one. He wasn't a big factor, but he lost.
Yeah,
and
he lost the first one to Brazil, the second two to Chile
twice,
and then the World Cup final he lost to Germany.
Yep. So he was 0-4 going into this. It was a big deal. And on the flip side, you have the natural comparison. The Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate in soccer has always been, or has been for like the last 10 years, Ronaldo, Messi. Mm-hmm. And I'm one of those guys that was given an edge to Ronaldo because of what he was able to accomplish having won the Euro, 4 years ago.
Except he wasn't on the field, but we won't talk about that, I guess.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to get into the whole he wasn't on the field.
He won the tournament. He's better than someone because he has a trophy that he had no part in winning. Yeah.
What do you mean he had no part in winning? He was the MVP of the team. He got hurt in the final and had to be subbed off. Okay. He was the reason they got into the final. Let's not discredit or cut him short.
Fine, but don't.
He was the reason.
It's like, oh wow.
I'm just saying it was a big deal. Yes, he got it to them. The team rallied around the injury and upset a much more favored French team in 2016. But I'm still gonna. He was just as much a part of that as anybody else on that team.
Do you think if Messi would have been injured at the beginning of any of those other finals, his team would have rallied around that injury and they would have beat fucking Germany or Chile or whatever the fuck?
I don't know, but they couldn't beat anybody with him healthy. So obviously that doesn't leave me to believe anything here, bro.
When you have fucking Higuain missing wide open shots in front of the motherfucking goal.
Hey,
goddamn.
But you could also make the argument
happened to Sanchez fucking hitting that 18-yarder in the against France, bro.
Yeah, but you can also make the argument that this guy's been on better Argentina teams because he made it to 4 finals. This guy made it to 1. You know what I mean? So Portugal's not.
You could argue that Messi's carrying that team his whole fucking career.
Good for him. Good for him. And again, that was the whole debate. As you can see, Dennis as a neutral observer there. Just not really. You can see where I was on the. Give it the edge to Ronaldo because I just, I think it's Messi has 1 more Ballon d'Or and Ronaldo has 1 more Champions League. And I think they have the same number of league titles and stuff like that. They have every freaking record. Like, forget about it. You know what I mean? The fact that we've been spoiled to 10 years of the best 1-2 soccer players in the history of the world going head to head in the same damn league and everything.
It's like if Jordan and LeBron would have played in the same era.
Yeah,
like how
in the same division, in the same league, and you got to see him play so many times. That's exactly what it was.
What I think sounds interesting. I mean, just going by what you guys are telling me, like they play in the same league, they both have their titles. It's kind of like, but people are making a huge deal of him not having an international trophy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to. You have your World Series titles, you have your NBA titles. Nobody's gonna care if you don't have an Olympic, gold medal.
Well, yeah, but in soccer, internationals everything.
Yeah. Soccer, the World Cup is the biggest event. You know what I mean? So, these international tournaments are big. You know what I mean? And if for this guy to finally win one this time around, you could see it. He was bawling, crying, going through the whole ringer of emotions there. And now that he's won this, for me, I still think Ronaldo is a phenom. If I don't know the names and I'm just looking on paper at the 2 guys and they have incredible resumes, I'm gonna pick the bigger, stronger guy. That's just me. But real talk, what Messi's done with his limitations physically, to use it to his advantage and to be as successful as he has. To me, that's the edge that I go as to why he's the greatest. You know what I mean? Because Ronaldo's been gifted, but I'm not going to knock him for being gifted. You know what I mean? He's done more with his gifts than anybody else has. So, but to me,
he's gifted, but he also takes care of himself better than anybody else.
Yeah, bro.
That guy, because lots of guys have been gifted.
Yes.
But he's took that gift and put it to another level.
I'm telling you. Oh man, hold on, Ronaldo. There's a meme going around that shows Ronaldo and Rooney what they look like now at age 36. Have you guys seen it?
At 19 looked like a 400-year-old. Oh
man, I can't find it. I'm not gonna start looking for it. I don't want to use the internet. We'll save it for another day. But
I just think Messi's an overall better player in every aspect of the game. Ronaldo just good at scoring goals. And we did this debate back in the radio days, and I found the stat that Messi's on pace to smash his goal scoring record.
Okay.
He's just been around longer, and if that's the only thing he really has against Messi, and technically Messi is just as good or better at scoring goals, but he also does the assists and he does inflate. You know what I mean? To me, they're obviously close, but it's Messi. It's easy. Like, it's an easy choice.
Okay. I mean, again, I was trying to be objective. I don't have a horse in this race. I have a Messi jersey and I got a Ronaldo jersey. So I know, to me, I've been fortunate because I don't have such a rooting interest that has limited. But I'm just saying, I've been fortunate that I don't have that rooting interest that has limited me to hating one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like Gus over here hates Ronaldo, and fair enough. He's a Barcelona guy and Messi's his dude. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel good that I've been able to sit back and I can enjoy what Messi's done and what Ronaldo's done and not feel bad about either of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that, these last twilight years that they have here, real talk here. What do we have of Messi and Ronaldo here? Maybe 3 years of really top flight soccer left in them, right? Like that would be a lot, right? 3 years. I think Messi probably has.
Yeah, Ronaldo has at least 2 years on Messi.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo's like 36, and Messi's like 34, no, 33.
I don't know. I think Ronaldo's like 37.
I don't think I don't know. He's. They're both up there. They don't have much left, but we'll see what happens. But I enjoyed every second of it. I'm happy that he won this Copa America. I hate Brazil. I'm sorry. Ronaldo's 36, yeah, because that's what I'm saying, that meme. And Rooney's 36, and if you look at a picture of Rooney right now, he looks horrible.
Like a corpse.
Oh man, he's like beard is all white and shit. Like life hit him fast, bro. But anyway, look, I'm sorry for all my Brazilian friends out there, man. Like, I can't stand that Brazil team anymore. The day Neymar stops playing for that team is the day that maybe they'll start coming back to form. I don't like Neymar's style. I don't like the way he plays.
He's so good at soccer. It's shocking.
I can't stand watching that dude.
And Brazil's the only team in that entire tournament that was like, hey, let's maybe try and play this soccer game we've been hearing about and not, flying kick deathmatch.
Bro, dude. I'd even take the aggressive thing, bro. But I was so to me, the final straw was the Peru game where they beat Peru 1-0, and the officiating was horrible. The fact that Peru squad, granted, I got some personal connection to the Peru squad, having family there and rooting for them, or my adopted family. I got a lot of love for Peru, but at best, that Peru squad was a top tier MLS squad. I mean, their best player is literally an MLS goalie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you're going up against a talented juggernaut in Brazil, and Brazil could not muster up anything better than a 1-goal win, and then just the constant flopping.
Bro, that's literally tactics. England throughout the entire Euros.
Yeah, and that's fine. And I'm going to get to England and the Euros.
That's a horseshit team. I don't
know. England and the Euros, that's another story. We'll get to that now. But I'm just saying, I was so turned off by Brazil. It was just so gross.
Game they didn't play well. Throw out the whole team.
I don't know, man.
Brazil's fine, but they're nowhere near the Brazil.
I'm not saying that.
You know what I mean?
You can't always be.
But even their style, if they still played with the same style as before, they just weren't winning or whatever. They would still be cool, but they're not. Their style is they don't have that same flair, that same style. It's just not fun.
They can't.
No flag.
Yeah,
you can't go out there with the flash when everyone else is out there. Doing UFC, bro. You have to adapt.
Nah. I don't think it's that bad.
It was off. No, bro.
I
watched multiple games, and not just Brazil and Argentina.
I was watching multiple games. I was watching multiple games as well. That's just my perception, what I took from it. I was just very unimpressed and disappointed with the overall performance. I felt like everybody's just trying to be like Neymar on the Brazil team, and there was just so much unnecessary flopping. And right now, when you tell the average soccer fan, hey, when you think of Neymar, what's the first thing you think of? It's not, being one of the three-headed spear at Barcelona, winning those championships and doing all that stuff. No, and it's definitely nothing that he's ever done with the Brazil squad because he's never won anything with Brazil. You know, the things people think about is injuries and the constant flopping, bro. Like he's become a meme. And that's it. He's talented. He has so much skill.
He hasn't been like that for years now.
No, he's been like that. He's always been like that, bro. I'm telling you.
He was, but no one gets mashed more than that guy. Nobody.
No, bro. I'm telling you, maybe nobody gets mashed more, but there's also nobody flops more when he's not getting mashed because he's using that to every opportunity that he can. He does this.
When you're getting two-footed tackled in the knee,
no, bro,
and then you're not getting a call because you're not pretending you're hurt, bro.
But he's not getting two-footed tackled every play.
Of course he is. Yes, he is.
People come by and tap him, and he does the most.
You're not watching anymore,
bro. I've been watching. I watched this tournament. I was completely disgusted with the style of play, bro. I saw flashes of it, but I saw way too much of that crap, man. That's just me. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it.
It's bad for him, but everyone else, you don't have anything to say about everyone else doing just as much flopping, bro.
I just said it. It starts with him and the whole team. It trickled down to the whole Brazil squad.
That whole it trickled down to all of South America because every single guy in every team was falling on the floor.
That whole team was taking after him, doing the same thing, and soccer.
So was Argentina, so was Colombia, so was Paraguay, so was Peru.
Soccer in
general. You just don't like Neymar, which is fine.
No, I don't like Neymar, and that's fine, yes. But I'm telling you, the whole game in general has been affected by this problem. It's all Neymar's fault. He invented flopping, bro. Get out of here. He may not have invented it, but the dude got a PhD in it, and he's showing everybody how good he is at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, bro. So
I need my own soundboard. This is shocking.
Listen, there was. I'm telling you, there was bad. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, what's happening? There was bad soccer all around. There's way too much flopping.
Interrupt them.
Causing a rise in workplace injuries. Setting up a goal. That's just brilliant. I just love it.
Look at Neymar.
Oh, my ankle. Oh, I guarantee you, he wasn't even alive when this commercial came out. That's Abby Wambach when she was young, bro. But yeah, it's all Neymar's fault. Oh no. It's such a clown take.
That's Neymar. Look at him. He gets right up.
Neymar was like 7 years old when that commercial came out, but it's his fault.
Who was it? Ciro Immobile?
Yeah.
And
he was on the ground for like a solid 2 minutes, and then they scored a goal. And he was like,
"Oh yeah." And again, what I'm saying, look,
but that's Neymar's fault. Ciro Immobile learned that from Neymar, bro.
Yes. First off, yes, correct. You know what? Number two, all right, is look. The problem is it's rampant throughout all of soccer, and every time that I meet somebody like a Dennis who's like, oh, you know, kind of like maybe a fringe fan or something, their number one complaint when they try and watch one of these big games on TV is like, why is everybody flopping? Like, why are they doing this? It's happening in every game way too much. And
it's
what's really pissing,
it's in the NFL.
No, but it
can't be in baseball because
soccer. It's the worst
in soccer. If they fake an injury in baseball, they blow out their knee because they're that unathletic.
Is the best.
It's in every sport.
Anyway, listen,
such a bad take.
No, it's not a bad take. It's in every sport, but it's the worst in soccer. It's literally the worst in soccer.
That's fine, but just say it's a problem in soccer, not a problem because of Neymar.
I've been saying that it's a problem in all of soccer, but to me, the face of that problem starts with Neymar right now. He's the most guilty person of this right now. He's taking all that negative attention, and because he's brought it on himself.
I wouldn't say Neymar like made flopping what it is today, but he's definitely the most annoying about it.
Yeah, he's perfected the art. He's I'm telling you, he's got a PhD in it. He's great. Good job for him. But it's affecting the whole game. Like I said, fringe fans that are watching it, that are tuning in for the first time or watching a big game, they're all saying the same thing. Like, oh man, why are these guys out there on the floor? That Italian example is perfect. Was it Immobile or I don't forget. He's on the floor. Oh yeah, and he's crying, and then they score, and he gets up, and he's like, oh, and he starts and runs and celebrate. I hate that. I really freaking hate that all around.
We all hate that. All hate that. But Neymar didn't invent that. He's not. No, Neymar he's just the most annoying.
But he's
the most annoying one. Yes, but it's not like at the level where it is because of him.
Right? For Gus there. What we got? Oh, name redacted. So soccer would be so much more entertaining if they just got rid of the goalies. Okay, it's a fun way to spell goalies. I'll take that.
No, just guys are out there going golly.
Gollies. All right.
Golly.
I think what they really need to do is they really got to crack down on this shit, man, and like put VAR in there. If they catch you doing like an egregious one, like get them out, man, get them out of there because
it's the referees. Until the referees don't fall for it, it'll never be out of the game, and that's the end of that. Because there's plenty of times you watch a soccer match and someone gets pounded and they just get back up and they don't get a call. But the guy who cries gets a call. That's a referee problem.
I know. It is.
In any sport, players are going to take advantage of the way people referee games. The NBA is trying to get rid of that this coming year with the people initiating contact, driving to the rim. It's not. I don't blame the players ever, bro. The players are just taking the rules and trying to maximize them the most they can. It's up to the referees to do this, and they just don't. It's a part of their brain. Like I don't see how you could get it out of the game, especially since it's an international game.
All right, I'll give you that. Like I said, then let's train some better referees here, but it's bad. But now, I don't want to talk about the bad part of the sport right now because, to me, Copa America had too much of that. It was a little uncomfortable how egregious some of the stuff was. But on the flip side, the Euro was very entertaining. You had a guy dying and coming back to life in Denmark. You had the great story.
It was a resurrection, bro!
Yeah, you know, we had a resurrection. You had the great story of the... oh my God! Of Denmark making it as far as they did, and then getting screwed on the back call, in the phantom. VAR is just trash. But anyway, I will say this: the best soccer team in any of the two tournaments that I saw play from start to finish, that Italian squad was something to watch, bro. They were so much fun. That was a team that I'm not a fan of. I've never really been a big Italian fan. Obviously, I'm still a little butthurt from 06 when Materazzi got Zidane kicked out of the game with the headbutt.
Yeah, exactly. It's Neymar invented it, and it definitely wasn't Zidane's fault.
Well, at least
headbutt.
Yeah, the Zidane at least really got the head in there, and the guy sold it like it was the worst thing ever. But I mean, Neymar definitely improved on it, But anyway. I've always, I've never really been a big Italy fan, so I'm kind of like, okay, I'll see what happens. But man, they impressed.
Yeah, man.
That kid, what team does he play for? Chiesa?
He's on loan at Juventus, but that's not gonna be for long. I'm assuming
he
he's gonna
is
be permanent.
Good, bro. He was good. Nico Barella from Inter Milan, the good Inter, the Inter that wins games. Man. He was good, man. He was really impressive. And, of course, that giant monster that should be tested for every type of HGH possible, Gianluigi Donnarumma, bro. That guy is like 9 feet tall, looks like he weighs 300 pounds. He's just stomping over there. Did you see him like right before the Italian team huddles up for the penalty kick, right? Like they're getting ready to go over their strategy and stuff. And this guy's literally bending over like halfway down his waist to like headbutt his teammates, like, like, let's go. And he's just standing there and the coach and everybody's talking and they're all like chest high like this. It's like Shaq playing goalie, but he can move incredibly. I mean, hey, power to him, bro. He won player of the tournament. My boy Jorginho balling out, man, from Chelsea. Chelsea guys lifted another European trophy there. Emerson, who barely gets any sniff of playing time at Chelsea.
He wasn't good. They just put him out there because of injuries, bro. And when he played, he wasn't good.
No. He had some opportunities. He created some stuff, but they used him in his strong skill set because they had so much good talent on that team that they could afford his deficiencies on defense for his explosiveness. Because the dude can run. He's a burner on the wing, and he can get up there. There was a couple of times that he got up behind the defense on a wing, which I was like, wow, we never let him do that in Chelsea. You know what I mean? Because we can't compensate. Our defense isn't that good, but. Man,
guys, have you seen that picture of Donnarumma and Insigne next to each other?
Bro, I have not, bro. If you find it, please share it. Oh, because it is.
There it is.
Look at this.
And the thing is, Insigne is literally Muggsy Bow sized, if you're for real.
Yeah.
Not a joke.
He's 5'3".
Bro, nicely done there, Gus. Yeah.
Like, how does Italy compare to? Because I heard that they didn't qualify for the World Cup in 2018.
Yeah. They didn't qualify.
They completely revamped the style and came back as a completely new team.
And all they've done is win.
Literally.
Win.
They haven't lost a game.
They haven't lost them since they didn't get to the World Cup. They haven't lost a game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro.
Like new roster or just the style?
New style, a lot of new players, like just everything. They just went, all right, what we're doing isn't working. Let's start this over, bro.
Some new strategery.
Yeah, dude, Mancini's was awesome. Because they were not very good in the first half against Spain, and they were not very good in the first half against England. Yeah. But they went into halftime, came out, and then smoked both of them. Like that's a sign to me. That's a sign of a good team.
Yeah, they were very, very impressive. I thought and we talked. I think we talked about this last time. The Spain-Italy game. That's when I really was. That game was fun to watch.
Yeah,
it was really good. Spain is on the cusp. Spain has a lot of young guys.
They had like 7 19-year-olds out there, bro. And they were still playing like good, solid soccer.
They need a striker.
They need a striker. Jesus
striker,
Christ.
Bro.
It's shocking.
Why isn't it your boy Diego? What's his name?
That guy doesn't play soccer.
Brazilian.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
No, he's too busy, Hulk smashing everywhere, bro. Look,
they could have used him.
They definitely could have used him, bro. They could have used anybody, man.
No, they had him. They had him in the World Cup, and they were horse shit. So.
Morata is just
I feel for that guy, dude, man. But honestly, like,
Dennis, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a perfect comparison. We're gonna talk about this Alvaro Morata guy. And just think Ben Simmons, okay?
Yep.
Just can't make a shot at all, okay? And
he's technically an all-star quality player, but when it counts, the guy can't get it done.
He's athletic, he can run, but
he can sprint. He's got it, and he's gotten every opportunity. He's playing in Atletico Madrid. He's played at Chelsea. He's played at Juventus. He's got everything, man. He's the striker per se for Spain, and he's got no competition on the international side because
they can't. Kardashian.
Oh, might as well, but he's
that's all he's missing.
We're the European Kardashians.
Man, I don't know. Oh, it's our boy Cap for Life, bro. Hello, what's happening, baby? Welcome to the show there.
What's up, man?
Hey, no, I was bro, Chelsea Twitter used to clown Morata so hard because he was such a soft ass, like just they didn't like him. We went from Diego Costa, who was in your face wanting to fight you, would do everything and anything possible to win. And then every time that Morata would miss a shot, they would show like his wife, I think it is his wife or his girl or whatever, did a live stream one time, and she was talking, and Morata's like combing her hair behind her like that, and it's just like they just made him look like such a war.
There was a funny anecdote that they said on the broadcast where they were talking about Morata, and he said how his time in Juventus helped him become tougher because Bonucci would get on his ass in practice and just beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah, bro. See, I think, you know what? That's it, bro. I think that's why I don't like that Sainz guy for Ferrari. He's too much of a Morata for me, bro.
Carlos Sainz.
Carlos Sainz is too much of a Morata for me. That's
we saw him at Publix
bro.
The other day. Yeah. That's how I knew that I'm officially a Formula One fan, because I was like, hey, Edwin, that guy looks like Carlos Sainz. And I was like, holy shit, I know who Carlos Sainz is, bro.
I'm telling you, dude, it's bad, man. I'm not a fan of that guy and Morata, bro. And unfortunately, I have a Morata Chelsea jersey, bro. I bought one. I really thought that guy would figure it out at Chelsea.
That'll be your timeout jersey. When we get upset at you because you say wild things, we're going to make you put it on.
No, that's horrible, man. That's horrible. Don't do that to me. But anyway, Italy balled out, man. They were the most fun team to watch.
Yeah.
The most complete
England was
team.
the worst team to watch.
England.
What a bullshit team. They sucked in every game except for the Ukraine game. A bunch of chokers. Like they played all their games at home and still couldn't get it done. That team is fucking garbage, dude. Garbage.
Oof.
Not as garbage as their fans that fucking broke into Wembley and
booed all the national anthems. Like, bro, everything about the if Boston was a country, it'd be England in terms of points. Get the fuck out of here.
England turned into like Boston and Salt Lake City put together.
I mean, Boston was a big part of the revolution.
Yeah.
They still got a little bit of that in them.
Well, I'll tell you, man. Look, I got a good friend who's from England, and I got a few good friends from England, actually, through my Chelsea group and through my other friends. So I was going for England because I'm supportive of my friends. Mm-hmm. But, man, yeah, the look after everything, when you really watch it and you take it in, like, hey, just be happy you made it to a final, man, because it was – that team was not as good. But you know what, man? First off, the coach, like, what is he doing? You got Jadon Sancho, you got Marcus Rashford. You never played him, and then you put him
out there with
a 19-year-old kid to take a fifth penalty. Come on, bro. You're just setting him up for failure, bro. You're trashing this kid's confidence.
Bro, they should have gone Colombia style. I love the Colombia style where they go, the coach doesn't have a plan. He's like, yo, who wants to step up? And that's how they did it.
Bro, that's another disaster.
I like that.
That would have maybe helped him out. But, man, like, bro, here's the shameful thing is that there's so much talent on that England team, bro. They have ballers. They got good players there. They just mismanaged.
But it's all that winger. And again, I think he did a terrible job managing. But at the same time, you can only have 2 wingers out there.
I know, but look, Chilwell never got on the pitch. Reece James
never was great. I'm not a big Luke Shaw guy, but he was the only guy that I was like, yo, wow. But someone actually showed out.
What's his kid's Walker from Man City? Like, he had his favorites, and he was rolling with those guys, and that was it, And there was a lot of talent on the bench for England, and I'll just leave it at that.
It's all I agree, but again, it's all at winger. And I think it's very similar to what the U.S. men's national team has, where it's like, wow, we have all these guys, but, like, 70% of them play the exact same position.
Right, bro. It's unfortunate because, we'll see. But England's going to get better. There's a lot of youth on that squad. By the time the World Cup comes around next season, maybe they'll have a little more, they'll look at their failures in this and what they did wrong and, get rid of the coach and maybe do something better. So, but anyway, I'm done with that. I enjoyed it. Congrats to Italy, man. Funny enough, you just had a month or a little more than a month of great international soccer, and now we keep it going because we have the Gold Cup. You got USA.
Big 1-0 win over Haiti.
Humongous, bro.
One of the worst soccer matches I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
You can expect more because the USA did not bring anybody to this Gold Cup squad.
They brought the C team, bro. Not a C+.
Oh, they didn't bring anybody?
Oh, my God, dude.
No Pulisic, no McKinney, nobody?
No one.
It's another MLS squad?
And it's not even the best MLS players. It's just like dudes.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad.
So they're throwing in the towel. They're not even trying to compete for the Gold Cup?
They're trying to solidify like 1 or 2 roster spots for the
World Cup?
Gold Cup qualifying. Yeah,
World Cup
qualifying. Bro.
This is not this team ain't it. Maybe they'll figure it out, and they can still get there because CONCACAF just isn't very good.
That's a shame, bro.
It's not as good as it's been because like Panama's fallen off, Costa Rica's fallen off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those teams usually were there. Jamaica's okay, Canada's whatever, but at the end of the day, CONCACAF is just down, so they should get somewhat far. But man,
like look,
that game yesterday was brutal. It was brutal to watch.
I'm looking at the roster now, and there's probably like one guy in each position that's gonna make the World Cup.
No, not even.
Yeah, exactly. Like
maybe forward, a center back and maybe a striker, and then maybe the goalkeeper can kind of push for 1 or 2. Other than that, it's a bunch of guys that'll never sniff the field.
I'll read you the names. At forward, you got Paul Areola, Daryl Dike, who I think he'll probably make the squad.
He needs more of a chance. He didn't even start. They put Zardis out there again, bro.
Why?
I was always the biggest Zardis guy, but I'm done with him.
His time has passed. That's ridiculous.
Paul Areola, get him out of my face, bro. Jonathan Lewis, that guy is trash. He sucks in MLS, bro. Get him out of my face.
You got Nicholas Gioacchini, also at forward. Then at midfielder, you got Kellen Acosta,
which is fine.
Buzio.
Okay, but he didn't start, and he should start. Legit, I fucking can't stand that clown.
Christian Roldan, Eric Williamson, and Jackson Ewell.
Oh, Jackson Ewell is just fucking Will Trapp 2.0, bro. Get him the fuck out of my face, dude. And then Walker Zimmerman looked like garbage.
Yeah, at defense, you got Sam Vines. James Sands, Miles Robinson, Donovan Pines, Shaq Moore, Reggie.
Shaq Moore was good, but we have 400 right backs. We don't need Shaq Moore to be good.
Make it not that
Edwin,
way.
What are you doing?
I don't know. That thing went off by itself. Sorry. That one wasn't. That wasn't. I can't.
And then Matt Turner at goalie, which everyone's like, oh, Matt Turner's the best goalie in MLS, which is okay, fine.
You got Sean Johnson and Big
Wow.
No, Sean Johnson had his chance 10 years ago, bro. Enough. He's the new Bill Hamid. Move on from the guy. He's not it. Like we can. So it's okay to move on.
Homeboy's trying to finalize like 2 or 3 positions, maybe 2 or 3 roster spots, and he's using an international tournament to do so.
It's bad. And like I said, we talked about it because of one of the big reasons a lot of the European guys aren't at this tournament is that they're either at a new club or a club with a new manager. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them aren't full-time starters already, so it would fuck them up in terms of their career if they're at this tournament that, let's be real, it's not the Euros, it's not Copa America.
Exactly.
So it would mess up their chances to keep growing where they're playing every day versus come to this, janky tournament.
And exactly. And they want their guys to get minutes so that they can perform better at the next World Cup. So
but still, this is not even the best MLS players. Yeah. And I don't know why. Maybe that's just MLS. The teams didn't release some guys, you know what I mean? But it was tough. Like tomorrow they play Martinique at 10 p.m.
Must see TV, baby.
I don't know if I can stay up that one.
Yeah, must see TV.
I guess.
That has to be a California game.
Woo.
Hey, bro, if they don't, USA, as bad as it is, man, it's Martinique, bro. You know what I mean? It's got to be.
Martinique got a goal. They got a goal off Canada, so we got to watch out.
All right.
Haiti was so much better than the U.S., but they had 5 guys out with COVID, and they still took it to the U.S.
Best players, too. Yeah, I did see that.
And they still took it to the U.S. That's how awful that team played.
Anyway, all right. Oh, here we go. Oh, Tannis' video of the day. Lightning strikes golf ball in midair.
That's danger, bro.
That's awesome.
Bananas.
Man, did you see that boom right there? Insane.
That guy was about to be Thor's
unbelievable
record.
Now, according to the post on the Instagram account, the ball was traveling.
So wait a minute, hold on.
That's baller, dude.
You shouldn't be allowed outside, in a sporting event.
It looks like a damn monsoon is happening there. There's a hurricane, and these guys are still allowed to just crush balls out there.
You can't even see the end.
No.
They think the roof is good. That little roof, that canopy's gonna help them.
Hell no, man. Get out. You know what? They'll stop professional sporting events for lightning anywhere within a 20-mile radius. Obviously, that's not 20 miles. That's right there.
That's 20 feet.
That's 20 feet.
Dude, and you're holding a metal stick just out there, being a human lightning rod, bro. Honestly, what is wrong with these people?
That's a bad job by Top Golf.
Oh, Top Golf. I love Top Golf. But the imagery right there where it's striking the ball, that is amazing. That is really cool.
Is that more insane than Randy Johnson hitting a bird?
Ooh.
Because that's pretty wild. It wasn't like a lightning strike that hit it. In that slow-mo, it literally, the ball is the conduit.
Yeah.
Wow. Anytime you can get the word conduit into a stream is always a plus.
I think that's definitely more impressive than Randy Johnson hitting a bird.
Because I'm just the probability statistics on those two things.
Yeah. I hit a bird with my car the other day. So.
You hit a what?
I hit a bird with my car.
Oh, for real, dude?
On the turnpike, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible, man. It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Feel bad for the bird.
I went out walking yesterday morning and the sun was out. I'm like, all right, let me try to get this walk in. I'm halfway through, the sun is still out, and all of a sudden I just hear a lightning strike, and I thought of this video. Next thing I know,
who's playing golf,
dude?
It's pouring and it's thundering, and I'm just trying to get off.
Oh, that's the best, right? Tell me you're from Miami without telling me you're from Miami. That's it right there, dude.
I almost got hit by lightning while it was still sunny out.
Oh.
Construction workers reacted. They just hear the lightning strike, and they ran off. And I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I actually one time I was up in West Palm. And I was getting into the car with Cindy, and the door's open, right? And I'm sitting in the car, and she's getting in, and we're waiting for her brother to get in the car. He's coming from the house, and a freaking bird just flew and hovered right next to my head inside the car, and I just can't I'm just standing. Goes flew here, flaps his wings, boom, and it takes off. And I was like, "What, bro?" I yelled out a scream, bro, and I you don't understand. It was the most raw, natural scream I've ever given out, man.
Well, Edwin, you have very Nest-like features. So
I know, right?
You gotta expect
the beard.
Or look, the Latouche. That's a perfect little nest back there. Bro.
I know, bro.
Look at that thing.
This Latouche is getting
good, bro. It's luscious.
Yeah, bro, look at that,
man. If I was a bird, that's where I want to
live. I'll tell you. Oh man, I gotta make a damn Latouche shirt, bro. I can't believe we haven't done that. That was one of the first ones I should have made. Speaking of shirts, by the way, we had a nice 20% off sale this whole weekend. If you jumped on that, thank you so much. Your shirts will be delivered soon. I got my F1 or FU shirt coming in already. Nice. I got that. Right now we have another promo. If you hop on the website, all our shirts have free standard shipping right now. So not bad, man. It's a nice little chunk of change you get to save. So hop on that. I think that's going on until Friday, I believe. So take advantage. lemoncitylive.com/shop or on our IG page. You'll see it right there. Anyway, I ask of you guys, just give me 5 minutes here. Just give me, thank you. Give me 5 minutes here.
I'll do you better. I'll give you 6 minutes.
Okay. Tell you I'm from Miami without telling you I'm from Miami. Multiple times it has rained on one side of my car. Nice. Good job, Evan. Okay, so this weekend was great. You had the NBA Finals, which we talked already so much about. Mm-hmm. Raise your hand if you've watched a minute of the finals. You've watched a minute? Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Impressive. I have not watched anything. I've maybe watched a highlight. I've seen the score. I've gotten the alerts. And that's about it. Just no interest in it. If it gets to 2-2, I might start watching. I know Giannis has had like a ball in 2 games. Game 4 is tomorrow.
40 points.
Yeah, back-to-back 40, like you said there. Tomorrow's game 4. But you had that. You had Messi finally, achieving a career milestone. You had an incredible Euro. Fantastic. I did like all those. It's coming home. It's coming home. So it's good. Coming home, and then it's coming to Rome. I love that.
So good.
So you had that going on, and then you have the All-Star game happening. You had the Derby on Monday. So much good stuff. But my favorite thing out of this whole sports weekend has to be Novak Djokovic winning Wimbledon and what he has essentially quietly done this year. Okay, he is on pace to become the first male tennis player since 1969, Rod Laver, to win the calendar Grand Slam, win all 4 majors in the same year. He's already won the first 3 with the Australian, the French, and now Wimbledon. You got the U.S. Open coming up in New York. It's going to be electric over there. I'm assuming they're probably going to start letting the fans back in, so it's going to be a big tournament. And he's going up there. And on top of that, there was some incredible stuff. So he tied with Nadal and Federer in having the most Grand Slam championships, singles Grand Slam championships, right? They all 3 of them. So this is how, okay, you know how we were talking about Messi and Ronaldo playing at the same time and being able to enjoy that for the last 10 years. In tennis, you've had essentially Jordan versus LeBron versus, I don't know, Kobe. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Shut up, all right? Don't you talk bad about my Larry Bird over there.
I hit him with my car the other day.
Bro, you would come out worse for wear if you hit that guy with a car, bro.
Oh, man. So, essentially, you got, like, Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan. Perfect trilogy there. You got all 3 of them essentially overlapping their careers at the same time. I mean, off by a little bit, but still a major part of it has been playing. For sure. Dennis, are you do you dabble in the tennis at all, or are you is that like soccer for you, or,
no,
or
I don't
a little
really
more?
Watch it. I don't really watch it, but yeah, I keep up with more or less who's.
Do you have a favorite in the big 3 there? Is there one that you like more?
No, not really.
No, if you had to pick one though, just for argument's sake here, is there one are you more of a Federer guy, Nadal, or Joker? I'm just trying to get a pulse of what I'm working with here.
I know Federer is like a really big deal.
Okay, all right.
And I remember when Federer played Nadal at Wimbledon that they went, I think, almost into nighttime.
It's happened a few times, yeah. But okay, all right. Gus, you're out of the big 3. Who's your guy?
Federer.
Yeah. Achilles, who's your guy?
Nadal.
Nadal. Okay, your Spanish roots there. All right. I'm a Federer guy, And I think the majority of people, if you ask, I think they're gonna stick with either Nadal, Federer, and I think Joker comes in third, right? Like I feel like just because there's something about the way Federer has done it and Nadal has done it, but when you really look at what Joker and how he's done
he's so great, dude.
It's so gross.
He's just an asshole, and no one likes him. That's the only thing. And he's not a likable asshole like some of the other tennis players have been. He's like just a legitimate douchebag that you can't like.
See, I think
Really?
I think it's very polarizing. I think it's very divided. I think you're dead on, because I think a lot of people are like, yo, he's a jerk, or the other, it's very divided. Either he's a jerk and you don't like him, or nah, he's cool. Like there's no in between with him. Like either he rubbed you the wrong way at the beginning and that's it, and you stick with that, because I've heard that stuff too. But then Gus and I were talking with our friend Pablo, and he says, oh bro, I love Joker, man. He signed a tennis ball for me, and it was great, and he was so nice. Cindy will vouch for Joker all day. She met him, she talked to him, he came over to her job and everything.
See, that's the thing. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying he's a dick.
But that's what I'm saying. But there's the perception, and then there's the reality. And I feel like his perception is very, mixed. When people talk about Federer, it's class. This guy's a Rolex. This guy's a Swiss Army knife. He's so graceful and smooth. And I can tell you from having stood next to him, he smells incredible. Even after a match, you know what I mean? He's just aura. Now Nadal is the gritty one of the three.
Bro, I love
it's power. He sticks his finger in his ass, his ear, his nose, his mouth, his eyes, everything, and that's just before he serves. You know what I'm saying?
So just running around the court, flexing on fools,
sloppy, dirty. I've seen Nadal after the game. He cleans up well, but he doesn't have that aura. Now it's just fascinating that we've had all three of these guys going head to head with each other for essentially the last 10 years, a decade here. And the crazy stats that have come from this win. So they all have 20 Grand Slam finals. And I had to write some of this stuff down here. Joker won his first Grand Slam, which was, I think it was the Australian, in 2008. Okay. At that time, he had won. When he won his second major title in 2011, so about 10 years ago, he won his second Grand Slam. Since then, in 10 years, he's won 19 Grand Slams, okay? In that same time, Federer and Nadal have combined to win 15 Grand Slams, okay? That's bananas that these three guys have won so much in a 10-year sample size, But at the same time, this guy in his peak has had to go against these two guys always. This is something that you would live once in your life, and you're like, yo, man, I got to watch. Let's go back to the basketball. I got to watch Jordan play, and he dominated everything. But you got to see him against Kobe a little bit at the end. Kobe went up against, LeBron. You got to see some of it, but you never got that full thing. Here you had this three beasts just going ba 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 ba. Winning everything, playing everything. It's so incredible. And right now, Joker's the number 1 ranked player. Nadal is number 2, and I think Federer's number 9.
The other two are washed. He's gonna blow that record out of the water.
That's the thing. I don't think
because there's no one else.
Yeah,
they're
I don't think they're washed,
dude.
But
they don't even play tennis.
They can't the same level.
No, I'm washed as in they physically can't play tennis anymore.
Okay. If you feel that way,
they're just no. It's not that I feel that way. They're always hurt, bro. Like I don't feel that way that they're always dropping out of tournaments because they're hurt. It's just a fact.
Well, here's the thing. And when you look at the tournaments that they've won, and you see how many, I think it was something with 13 of Nadal's 20 are the French Open alone. He's just mastered that tournament. Yeah, each one has their one thing that they've really dominated at. Joker's an Australian champion multiple times over.
Hardcore.
And Federer has won grass. It's like they each have their own thing, and then they've rotated the other ones. It's so fascinating, man. And to me, it's such an incredible story to see this guy and to have like seriously, here we are. We talked about Messi and we talked about Ronaldo. We'll talk about LeBron. We'll talk about this, but we've had for the last 10 years these guys going back and forth, and it needs more, man. We only talk about it at the Grand Slams. And I just hope coming into when this U.S. Open kicks off here, I don't know when. I'm assuming in the next month or so. I just hope it's gonna be so awesome, dude. New York City, or New York. They played in Queens, right? I think it is
Flushing.
Flushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
where the nanny lives.
Yeah. So you're like, that to me is gonna be such must-see TV because I'm gonna be torn. I want Federer to win. I'm a Federer guy. You're gonna be probably for Nadal.
I'm done with crying Federer, bro. I can't see the guy's won it 20 times, and each time he wins it, he breaks down crying like he's never won a tournament before. Okay,
bro. To be fair, there's crying Federer.
There's crying vulnerability.
Okay, there's crying Federer, but then there's also
alligator tears at some point, bro.
Fair enough.
You won 20, bro. Come on.
But wait a minute. Your boy is just as guilty. He doesn't do the crying. He does I'm exhausted. And he just flops on the floor like he's never won it before and starts doing clay angels every time and he's at the French. Like, they're both guilty of this stuff. They both got a little Neymar in them. You know what I mean? And I like it. But they're doing it when they celebrate. They do it when they celebrate. But again, to me, I just wanted to take a moment and talk a little tennis. It's such a great story. To me, it was the story of the weekend. And like you said, Joker he hasn't come down from that. He's gonna
blow that record out of the water, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because I said, who other than Nadal and Federer, name another men's tennis player.
I'm telling you, man, it's not gonna happen. Sit back, relax, enjoy it. We have had such Sponer tennis for the last 10 years with Serena doing what she does on the women's side, having won everything that she won, and what these guys have been doing on the men's side, just going at each other. Imagine if there was no Djokovic, or if there was no Federer, or if there was no Nadal, the amount of Grand Slams that the other two would win. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then imagine if there was no Federer or Nadal, everything that Joker would have won, or if there was no Nadal or Joker, everything that Federer would have won. It's insane, bro. So sit back, enjoy the U.S. Open, man. Taylor, I know you're late. I hope you enjoyed dinner, but you missed a hell of a show.
Put him in the pit back where
No. He purchased a shirt. No. He purchased a shirt. I gotta give him some love, you know. So he came through, bro. I appreciate it. He helping out the cause there. Wait, where is it? This is for you, Taylor. As we sign off, got a little love, bro. A little love. You know, he got a shirt. It's okay, you're late, but this is for Joker, for Nadal, and for Federer, and all those guys.
Marvin Gaye's family is really big on copyright.
No, we'll be fine. Anyway, all right, I got nothing else, man. I'm done.
I don't know how many times I've told Edwin not to do that.
Hey, you know.
He doesn't care.
I got everything out that I need to say. I got my tennis takes. I got all this stuff. What's the update on the All-Star game there?
5-2.
I don't know. Who cares? No one's gonna watch this episode because YouTube's gonna take it down.
No, they're not. F Joker or F you. There we go, baby. See,
wait, is that like saying fuck Joker or fuck you, or
for Joker? He's just saying for Joker. I don't know. it's
very confusing. It can go both ways.
It's Folker. It's a silent
It's Fjoker. It's like a fjord.
Yeah, like fjord. That's a good.
It's a Nordic Djokovic.
There we go. Anyway, let's any last words here. We'll be back on Friday. Achilles, you're off Friday, right?
Scheduled day off, bro.
Scheduled day off. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was gonna have a little F1 report with you Friday, but I guess we'll have. I'm planning to have Gabe come on and talk a little baseball, bring back the Bogs, and we'll get that going. Maybe we'll do a little soccer talk on Sunday. We'll do. Friday.
There's two F1 super fans. I don't understand why I have to be there.
Bro, you're the leader of the F1 squad here, bro.
I'm just saying, you can pretend that you actually pay attention.
I do.
Let's see if you're. We'll see now.
I got up early this past weekend, and there was no race. That's how into it I was.
That's how into it that you don't even know when the races are. You're such a
I knew there was no race, but I was still up early. You know, I'm programmed myself to be ready for Sundays now. But anyway, big thank you to everybody who hung out with us. Cap, Name Redacted, our boys, Evan, Taylor. Thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody, if you're listening on the podcast later, make sure to subscribe, like, rate, review, give us some good words. Take advantage of the sale, lemoncitylive.com/shop. Free shipping on everything in the store right now. Enjoy it, and we'll be back Friday. Tomorrow, WAFs, Gus?
I think so.
It's looking like it. All right, awesome, cool. Yeah. Get back on that, and we'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye. Do your thing, Gus.